Welcome to the space where words meet heart. I'm here to share my thoughts, my poems with you with an intention that they connect with you in a meaningful way. So let's explore these feelings and spread some love along the way. You know, right now, I I filmed a video about ego and I saw that there is one poem whose title is Ego. So I think that I should share this poem with you. It has no voice. It holds no words. Manipulative and illusory are its traits. It leaves traces of depreciation where the self gets tangled in questions it does not want to answer. Because the self is still pressed somewhere beneath that black, heavy weight of ego. I saw my thoughts clouded where they only wanted to blame somebody else to get this weight lifted. But then I saw it getting heavier. I realized I was falling into this downward spiral again. I forgive me for my ego driven thoughts, actions, and reactions. I forgive me for my ego driven thoughts, actions, and reactions. I lifted myself as many times as I tried. I lifted myself as many times as it tried to press me down. What other people think, do, and say is their own responsibility. I felt an unnecessary burden lifted off my skull. The universe has trusted us with free will. So, I respect personal choices as others' responsibility. I was just now watching a movie, and in that movie, I saw a woman. She was really greedy and she was so selfish. I mean, she was so selfish that she didn't even help her own sister, who was just now out of coma and couldn't even remember anything about her life. She just left her there in an old house which was abandoned 11 years ago. And her sister was like, she didn't even remember how to clean anything. She didn't have any memory or anything. And I was like, how could be someone so greedy? How could be someone so, yeah, why greedy? Because she, you know what she did? She made her sister sign some papers which had which were documents of their property and whatever her sister has inherited, and she just left her there. So I was thinking how cruel this world is, and you know, how could she do that? How is she so greedy? And I felt really terrible. But after some time, I also realized that the current things that I'm learning in life, if I see people as really bad, if I see people in really bad way, this woman was greedy and everything. Like she had really negative traits in her and she did really bad things, but she is human and I am human too. So, and in that movie there were other people who were really very nice and helpful to that girl. So I'm able to see both sides of human. Since I'm a human, so I should see that these two sides stay in me too. And if I'm not feeling greedy now, it's just a movie. Maybe in some point of my life, I will definitely feel greedy, selfish, and I might do something that I should not do. And maybe, and yeah, obviously, few years back or anytime, I must have acted selfish and done wrong things. So I should not, just separate myself completely from this um these negative traits, like they are in me too. And in that same way, the other positive traits, they are also in me, and that is what is making me whole human. And I need to accept both traits in me. Now how do I take right steps? how do i not how do I not get manipulated and affected by these negative traits? In this present moment, if I'm sitting here, I'm around some people, or I'm around trees or plant, grass, soil, anything. We don't need just a human to help or to be kind or for anything. If you really like to help someone, if you want to really help someone, you don't need to go around and find or wait for time, like I want to help someone, and in few years or a time will come when I will be able to help someone. You see, it doesn't go that way. You know, if you're just sitting here, you will definitely find a way to do something for someone, to do something for yourself. When you are doing something for yourself, when you are being kind and loving to yourself, that is really big thing. Like when you're being kind and loving to yourself, your thoughts, your aura, your energy becomes more kinder and loving, and you are actually able to see those places where you will be able to spread that love and kindness. Yeah. So when you are able to stay in present moment and not getting affected by these conversations and thoughts, anything of future and past, and feeling scared and doing excessive imagination, feeling so insecure and all. Remember that when you feel really scared and insecure, most of the time that is very much related to that ideal ego image that you have in your mind. You see, if you accept yourself as you are, if you love yourself as you are, and if you know that it is useless to trying to control that future, and like you're just thinking, and how you are getting negatively affected in this thought pattern, like you can think something positive, something kinder. You know what I'm saying? Like we think and we make that imagination so haunting for ourselves. That is so foolish. Yeah, so I should laugh out on myself. um so yeah, so in present, like if there is one plant, so I can give him water. And if there is soil, if there is litter just spread around, I can collect it and put it in right place. If you really like to help, you should like to help, that is human trait too. But yeah, you will definitely find something in the present. So thank you so much for listening to me. Yeah, the poem was about ego. And when you're speaking about one trait, it is, we cannot separate just one thing from everything else, because everything is going together. So yeah, like I was speaking about ego, but greed, jealousy, selfishness, so many things, excessive imagination, thought patterns, so many things came together. This is how it is. So, just to slow down and realize what is really going on, we need to focus on the present moment. Now, it is not that serious thing. You see, just slow down, just be yourself, like really realize what is happening with you, what you are doing, and it becomes really slow and easy. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'll see you in next one. Till then, bye.